Bro, excuse me. Bro, I had been drinking lean for so long, like a lot, like I to the point where I could say I was addicted to it, you know what I mean? And then I used to sell it, so I used to keep it, you know what I mean? And this shit fucked up my kidney, like a lot of folks don't know
I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations. God, Body, Sean. All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Elevation Nation Conversations. You know what it is. God, Body, Sean. I'm here talking on topics that not affect us all, but that are interesting topics that we can take a look at and grow from, and we can build from and learn something from. It's all about elevation. This is a interview that I saw from a rapper. He's from Atlanta. He didn't really blow up like an A-list rapper and things like that, but he was out there doing his thing. I knew about him because I saw some videos on YouTube. But he was doing an interview, and he was just talking about some of the mistakes he made in his music career and in his personal life as well that led to him having to be on kidney dialysis and things like that. And he's a young dude. This young man is younger than me. I'm 50. I know this brother is no more than 40, but he's going through dialysis right now, and he's giving his story out. So let's take a look, listen to it.
Don't know how to say it before, you know what I mean? Like, I got kidney failure from drinking codeine. It fucked up my kidneys. You know what I mean? Like, I need a kidney right now. Yeah. But, I'm stronger than I look, you know what I mean? So, all along, I was allergic to codeine. I'm allergic to opiates. So, it was like I was drinking poison the whole time and didn't know, you know what I mean? And I ended up falling out one day after drinking it and shit. So I went in the hospital. They were telling me then that my kidney was damaged. And I didn't change up a lot of shit that I should have changed up, like eating and shit like that. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff. It's a lot. And I ain't changed it up the way I should have. So eventually my shit failed. And now, you know what I mean? I got kidney failure.
So how is that like day to day for you now, like health-wise?
I do dialysis. I do dialysis 3 times a week.
And you were actually allergic to opioids and didn't know it. And you just consuming it daily.
Because when you drinking lean, it's so much ice and drink, and it's in a liquid form. So I ain't taking like no heavy dose of it at one time. It's like I'm taking a little bit, basically, because I'm sipping. So it like, when I started noticing it, it started being like my feet and shit were like swelling sometimes, you know what I mean? So I started slacking up on it, but it was too late. I had already damaged it.
Are you on like a waiting list or anything for it?
Yeah, I'm on a waiting list for a kidney and shit. I've been on dialysis now for like a year. You know what I mean? So I go actually this month for like my little consolation and shit for the transplant and shit, you know.
Well, you was talking about I can edit this out, but was the surgery stuff, was that related to that, or
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I done had like 2 surgeries already. Like, when you do dialysis, first they put a port on your chest. Like I got a port on my chest, and then they do it in your arm. And like sometimes you might do 1 surgery, or you might end up having to do 2. And I had to do 2.
Man. So in addition to that, so you got to change. We said some of the stuff you did make adjustments to, but what about now? You have to change the way you eat.
You don't have no choice. Like, you can't drink a whole lot of liquid and shit like that, because when you got kidney failure, your body don't filter itself no more. So they filter your blood and pull fluid off of you. Like your body hold fluid. So it's like, I really don't even supposed to drink now, but like 2 bottles of water a day. Yeah.
Man, but this doesn't run in your family, or does it?
No.
Kidney
No.
Kidney issues?
No, ain't nobody in my family ever had no type of kidney issues and shit. But it just I told her I'm allergic to opiates and didn't know. So the whole time I was drinking that shit I ain't know. You know what I mean? I was basically killing myself.
What do you think got you hooked to it? Was it the taste?
It's codeine. So that's a drug in itself. It's codeine. You know what I mean? So it like you can get addicted to it. So like it's the taste. It was the culture at the time. Everybody drinking lean on a regular. Like that we was on. And after a while, it started becoming like an everyday, all day thing. Like we just drinking every day, all day. And the whole time, shit, I was killing myself. Man. Slowly.
And you witnessed it. I'm sure it changed, and they say the prices done shot up significantly.
Yeah, that shit crazy now. That shit ridiculous.
From, I guess, when you was doing it.
Yeah, it's way different from when I was drinking lean. And then like I was staying, like I moved to California, they wasn't drinking lean like we doing in Atlanta, so I was getting pints in California for like $400, and they were like $1,500 over here. Damn. You know what I mean? So it was like I was extra flooded with the shit. You know what I mean? Like I buy 10, 20 pints a drink, sell 5 or 6 on, and make all my money back. So now I got like 15 pints of just profit. And so I could just drink all I want, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
And it wasn't until you experienced kidney failure that you stopped completely?
Yeah.
But prior to that, even if you said your feet were swelling and stuff like that, you still was drinking though?
Then when I started catching little signs and shit about it, and it was just really kind of playing out to me, you know what I mean? Like, the numbers started getting crazy. They discontinued activists, and we was on activists. So the rest of all that shit was like generic. So I wasn't really into the generic shit, you know what I mean? But now that same generic shit, high as fuck, you know what I mean? But, you know, a lot of niggas who drinking nowadays, they probably ain't never even had no activists.
Now I want to ask you.
Yeah. I just wanted to show this interview not as a tool to make fun of nobody or profit off anybody's misery or anything like that, but just as an example, man, to show some of the other brothers. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section. We dropping game, Elevation Nation Conversations. We talking and we learning, just spitting real shit. But I just wanted to drop this interview to show a lot of the brothers and a lot of the young dudes that the drug shit, man, is not where it's at. I see a lot of the young dudes and the young rappers, sipping that lean with the 2 cups and all that. I don't know if they faking or they capping, just for an image. They think it's cool and they think it's gonna sell records or whatever. And I'm quite sure some of them are doing it for real, but it ain't worth it. That's point blank, period. That's the end of the subject. It ain't worth it. I'm older than the alley boy. Like I said, I was in the music game or whatever. I was in the industry, and I'm 50. And just from our whole mindset, where we were at, we didn't fuck with no drugs except for weed. That was the only thing that we wanted to rock with, was some weed. We wasn't trying to do no codeine. We wasn't trying to sniff no blow. We wasn't trying to get no dope to get our dick hard, and last longer. That was a common thing that a lot of the dope heads would say is, I gave her that dope dick. And matter of fact, Juvenile say it too in one of his records. She want that dope dick, that dope dick. And basically that's supposed to mean that your dick stay harder in order for you to fuck the chick, the chick hard longer and to make it last longer. But my genre and my age range, we was like, man, that's that sucker shit. We ain't even drinking liquor too hard to the point where you passing out and you drunk where you can't handle business and do nothing. Nah, our thing was weed. And I ain't gonna lie, I miss smoking weed, to this day, because I really can't because of my business. And what I do as far as being a square, I'm a square now. working a 9 to 5 or whatever, building businesses and things like that. But that's all we were doing was weed. And this young brother is in his late, maybe mid 30s, and he going through kidney failure because he was sipping that drink. And sipping that drink and that codeine, which is a drug, that's taking a lot of rappers and brothers out. It took out DJ Screw, rest in peace, from Houston. He was heavy on that drink. It also, I know that Freeway, the rapper from Jersey or NY, I think it is. He wasn't doing that codeine thing. He just had dialysis, period. But dialysis, man, sipping that drink, that affects your kidneys. And it's already going on in our community that a lot of the brothers and the sisters, we having kidney failure and having to go on dialysis way too young. And then you're going to add on top of that, you sipping codeine, which is really messing up your kidneys. So this is just, one of those videos where to the younger folks, whatever, it ain't worth it. Drink you some water, man. Get you some exercise in your diet. Get you some vegetables and try to eat a little healthier and get some activity in your life. But it's sad, man, and it's a crazy situation where, a lot of us are having to go on dialysis or having kidney failure and issues with our health way too long, and then you're exacerbating the issue by doing drugs on top of it, sipping things like codeine and things like that. A lot of these young brothers, these young rappers, they don't realize the effects and the damage that they doing to themselves and how it's going to affect them in the long run. So just being honest and being real deal, if he don't get a kidney transplant, his time is limited. Because your body cannot function without those kidneys. That kidneys is what purify your blood and things like that and filter it out. But that's not a lifestyle to live at that age, man. My grandmother just recently passed. Rest in peace. She was going through dialysis, and that's a hard process, man. You going and doing that 3 times a week. It drains you out. It takes up a lot of your life. It costs a lot of money. So, man, take care of your health. Take care of your health, man. Stop trying to go with the trends and do what everybody else is doing and trying to look cool and, be what they call it, don't be a square, don't be a lame by doing what everybody else is doing. That shit don't lead to nowhere but health problems, life issues, things like that. So it was surprising and shocking to me. And then he also spoke about in this interview, y'all need to go check it out, how when they came into the game, they would have been a lot more successful than they were, but they came in the game on some rah-rah bullshit. They were trying to be the gorillas. They were trying to come in and bring that street shit into the music game and try to dominate and take over the music game like that, when really they didn't respect the opportunity that they had. They didn't appreciate what they had and said, you know what? We got away from that street shit. We doing music now. Let's do this music shit. Too many of us don't know how to transition from the negative to the positive and live in the positive and let the positive, elevate us to the next level. Instead of trying to bring the gang shit in and come in and try to bully motherfuckers, because everybody ain't gonna take your bullying. Everybody ain't finna bow down to you. You got some other head busters out there that'll get with your ass as well. But why not just come into the music game and we doing music now? We doing business. Because that was always my goal. When I left Chicago, when I got into music, my whole thing was to leave that Chicago shit behind. I ain't want to talk about selling dope. I ain't want to talk about none of the shit that was going on. Motherfuckers getting bust at. The drive-bys trying to sell dope to, the dope fiends and yada, yada, yada. I ain't want to talk about none of that too much. I wanted to eliminate that. I wanted to move past that. I wanted to do music that was about elevating, that was about living life, that was about enjoying some shit, doing grown man shit. And I just never understood it. You'll get rappers, they've been in the game for 10, 15 years and they still talking about how how the block was and how they was holding shit down and what they did back when they was selling dope and doing it. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Nobody want to hear that shit. Let's talk about let's talk about how to get some of this money, get some of this paper. Let's talk about how to invest in some stocks, build some businesses. Let's talk about how to get different streams of income. Shit, I write books now. As much as I love to read books, and I've never met anybody that has written a book. I like to read books, and I write books now. That's another stream of income. But if we don't try to elevate ourselves and move past that past lifestyle, we'll never know shit new. You'll never get nothing new and try to move past something and elevate. Like nowadays, I don't even listen to a lot of rap music. Every now and then when I hear some of it, yeah, a lot of it, it sounds dope and it got the beat and the shit sound fresh and fly, but I just don't listen to a lot of it like that now because I really can't relate to it. I got a daughter. I'm running businesses. I'm in school. I'm working. None of that really shit I can relate to unless I'm in the gym listening to that shit. And it'll get me hyped up where I want to go work out or do more shit and work out, but I can't relate to that. So I'm more so now on, let me listen to a podcast. Let me get some information. Let me feed my brain and my spirit so I can grow and I can build and get bigger and better. I don't really rock with the nonsense of the negativity. I can't do it too much no more. I really can't. But man, I hope this brother gets well. I hope he make it through his fight and come out as healthy and as he can. As far as the situation he's going through with the dialysis and things like that. I wish him nothing but the best, but this was just a video that I felt I wanted to speak on, and maybe some of the young brothers will see this and understand that, man, them drugs and doing all that, man, that shit fuck with your health. And if you ain't got your health, you can't enjoy your wealth. So health without wealth is nothing. Like without having your health, man, it's miserable. It's miserable. When you have your health, no matter where you at, what you going through, or whatever, how down bad you are, if you got your health, man, and your right mind, you can do anything. Anything. So it make a big difference, man, having your health. So I hate to see this brother's going through this, but yeah, check him out. Alley Boy, pull up his story, pull up his videos. He had some good music out there back in the day. And now he going through this. He going through kidney dialysis because he was killing himself by drinking, sipping that lean, doing that codeine shit, and it come back on you. But let me know what you think about this interview with him. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment section. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. God Body Sean. I'm gonna check y'all on the next one. All right, peace.
I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations. God Body Sean.